Welcome back. This is CBH4K, and this is XCOM Enemy Unknown / Enemy Within. When last we left off, we had basically named our soldiers, and we were headed into the game good and proper. Before we get started, I'd like just to say thank you for the likes, the subscriptions, the views, and the upvotes, and just basically everything you've done to help this channel grow. I really appreciate it, and I would also like to say keep doing it. It helps this channel. It helps get me to put more videos out, and it just helps. With that out of the way, let's get into it. Let me check on everything.
I'm having a hard time grasping what it is the aliens are hoping to accomplish here. Are they studying us? Why abduct humans?
I'm just looking through, see if we got everything we want.
There must be a pattern that we haven't established yet.
I think we should look at the medals. Let's rename the medals. Let's call this the combat badge. Put in the comments if you want to name the badges. We'll just assign the power. Yeah. Cover defense. Alright, let's do another medal. Defenders, well, hold on. 2 more when you use on a soldier. Yeah, let's give it that. Because they're nice little, let's call it the defender medal. The defender medal. Who do we award it to? Alright. Okay, so let's look at the medal. So, oh, I thought you use it. You know, it doesn't matter. Just scan for activity.
Excavation contact detected.
Now, many people didn't like the interception mechanic at the release of the game, but I thought it was alright. They had to give up something, and the interception mechanic seemed like a reasonable thing to drop.
We have eyes on the bandit.
So, there's a couple of things here. First is the abort button, and this is how much damage we're taking. Yeah. See, if it filled up all red, that means it was destroyed, and we would have to get a new interceptor. There's some more things you can do, but you would need research to get it. Like a dodge ability, and I think it's mostly autopsies. I actually quite like this cutscene. It's one of my favorite ones.
Confirmed kill on bogey 001. I repeat, the UFO is down. I'll copy, over.
Solid copy, Voodoo 37. Nice work. Central out. All right, people. Retask Recon Satellite Bravo and get me a visual on that crash site.
They give me a lot of jargon here, making it seem way more important.
On screen.
Voodoo 37. Magnify.
Still in one piece.
Still in one piece. That's another good
Commander,
jargon.
I reckon we can get a strike team to the crash site.
Alright. But yeah, the interception mechanic was relatively bare bones. The original XCOM, they did a better job with it. In many people's opinion, make all vital items available, and put the med kit on you. But yeah, the interception mechanic was better in the original XCOM, and if you ever heard of a game called Xenonauts, they have a good interception mechanic. But every time I try to look up a Let's Play for it, I I don't watch the full Let's Play, but eventually at a certain point, everyone just sort of just like auto resolves the interceptions, which was they were very detailed, but people weren't interested in doing it. So I understand why they just sort of, they probably didn't have enough time or money to do everything perfectly, so they probably was like, all right, well, we have to drop something. I think we should drop the interception. Keep it very basic. That being said, they could still have given it a few things, but I digress. Also, I think this is a good setup. 2 squaddies and 2 rookies. You want to spread out your promotions, get a few like skilled soldiers at the end of the first month. Because the first month is bad, and like the first few months are bad, but if you don't have a well prepared force in the mid game, it's just going to be as bad as it was in the early game. If you have a good setup in the mid game, you'll cruise. I shouldn't say cruise. You'll do much better in the mid game, and you'll get a better chance of making it to the end game. A much better chance of making it to the end game.
Listen up. We're going to be dropping you deep in the Nigerian interior for the next operation. It looks like the aliens went down in a sparsely populated area. If there are civilians in the area, I hope they stay clear.
I'm sure they will. I let him fill in this little spiel. I'm not gonna do that every time, but a couple of times, you know.
This is Big Sky. We're just
Especially early
crash
going.
site. Strike 1 is in position to engage.
Loud and clear, Big Sky. We'll monitor those readings
Let's not
from
start
here.
with the
Strike 1 is authorized to assault the alien craft.
heavy. Start with people who don't have special abilities.
Принято. Вижу добычу.
Yeah, we see a meld. That's good. It's out in like no man's land. That's bad. Since we haven't revealed anyone, we can just sit up here and just set up an abundance of overwatches.
En observation. Got it.
Okay, well we can get up close right here.
Поехали.
Everyone get up close. But yeah,
On my way.
you can just stand out in the open until they get revealed. So that's a helpful like reminder to yourself to just take it slow. Try and get the meld if you can, but it's not the end of the world if you fail.
Overwatch.
Because a lot of times they set you up to fail. Because it's like you have a meld. It's randomly set every time, so meld will sometimes just have a counter of 2 turns, and like there's nothing you can do about it, or a counter of 1 turn, which is, and it's like halfway across the map. Like there's no way you're getting there, so don't even stress yourself like
Heading to
that.
that location. In hand, Commander.
Okay. We got some meld, so we're not completely meldless. Alright. We'll move up. Everyone move up. Everyone move up.
Вас понял. Got it covered.
Alright, we'll overwatch everyone, and we'll prepare for... There we go. That's why you overwatch everyone. You were able to get a surprise attack off and take out one real easy.
Rolling up.
Now, this is...
That's affirmative.
This isn't a bad setup for right now. 35%. I'll roll the dice on it.
Bye-bye.
See, that worked out this time. It could have easily worked out against us, but it didn't.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Let's give you that good cover. Oh, did we give him the bad cover?
Так точно.
We'll move up. Ooh. You might have revealed something, but they didn't notice us, and
Тут свит.
yeah.
Contact.
There we go.
Adjusting sights.
Yeah, they spotted us. Alright, well, we'll start with you because you're in good cover.
Target still up.
You know what? Since you're in half cover, we'll still take a shot. There we go.
Больше не рыпается.
Je bouge.
Let's move you up a bit.
Reste en surveillance.
I think we'll reload, then we'll overwatch next turn.
They're trying to pull back. Я в порядке.
Alright, that was good. Was it great? Yeah, pretty much, because we didn't take any damage.
Да что за хрень? Got it. Alien object in sight.
Someone's on my phone. I'm going to ignore it. And we're going to chuck this grenade.
Out.
I didn't want to take the risk. I just didn't want to take the risk.
I'm on it, Commander.
So we're taking this a very steady pace.
Я пошел.
To withstand an impact like that, at such a velocity, the materials used in that vessel's hull must be at least an order of magnitude beyond any element we know of. Let's do this.
Push out with you. We're gonna reload.
Все готово.
Should I push up with this guy? We can get there in one big dash. So let's say we hold off on that.
I'm ready.
Instead, we just
Ok, je surveille la zone.
we play this very cool. Cause there's an enemy in here that he's sort of he's a new enemy type, and he's pretty nasty. I'll show you what I mean. Open the door.
Our readings can't be right.
All right, so you'll notice
That's a being of almost
they're freaking out.
energy.
And your base team will always make comments about the new enemy you spot, and I always thought that was interesting. Should we be daring and go for flanks? Okay, we'll try a couple flanks. If we don't do enough damage to destroy it outright, then I'll consider just throwing a grenade.
Лунатик готов.
Or we'll just blow it away. That was an excellent mission. Like, I have no complaints towards it. Like, none. I played it very carefully. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, why is he so bad? It's, well, because he's a defensive bonus, so anytime he gets behind any sort of cover, even just out in the open, he has a 10% defense bonus. Oh, my goodness. We got a bunch of heavies. Hold on. I think Sonny was supposed to be a heavy anyway. Let me look at that. So, yep, a heavy. Well, we're not going to be short on heavies. Okay, we can study computer. So that's another nice thing. When you do a alien UFO mission, you can either it's either like you shoot it down or you find it just out in the open, just landed, and then you just send a squad to claim all the stuff in here. And sometimes you'll get new research, like we're getting an alien nav computer, so that will be helpful with more of our research later down the road. Yeah, this is damaged, so we can sell that. In fact, we'll do that right now. There's no need to keep that. It was damaged, so it was like, I don't know who would want it, so I'm guessing there's probably one for parts, maybe. But there's not that much we could do with it. Now, let's see what else we got coming up on the list. Oh, we got a first, like, cutscene coming up. But before I do any of that, let me just save it. Yeah. Just in case we have a crash or something crazy happens, let's just save it. So we gotta repair that for 5 days. A lot of things in XCOM takes time. Like if we order a new interceptor, that's probably gonna take a few days. So we'll hold off on it. Scan. Here it is.
You're telling me that we should risk the lives of our troops so we can take one of these things alive?
Yes. Without a live specimen, I'm afraid we've reached the pinnacle of what my team is able to accomplish.
And how do you suggest we do this, Doctor?
The autopsy I've just completed confirms that the alien's physiology is quite similar to our own. A highly concentrated electrical current delivered at close range should cause
Close range? And what happens if it doesn't work? Do you really think this is worth the risk?
I do. We do not know our enemy. How can we hope to stop something that we do not understand? If we can capture one of these creatures alive, we may be able to communicate with it.
And interrogate it. Find out what they want. Where they're operating from.
Yes. That possibility outweighs all risks, in my opinion. I could construct a safe enough facility to house our captive, but I do not know how we could possibly communicate with it.
Not to worry. I will see to that.
All right. I'll speak to the commander.
Alright, so that's our new big mission, is to complete this objective. Is construct the alien containment facility, research the arc thrower, build the arc thrower, which is basically the stun weapon, capture a live alien, and interrogate captive alien. So I really like the mission set up here, and that's a priority mission. I would recommend you ignore the priority missions and focus on other stuff. I accidentally clicked that. That's fine. We should probably focus on that.
Significant to report.
Yeah. Let's see. So I like the missions because
No one expects our troops to try to bring one of those things back here in one piece, much less alive.
because they're nice little setups up for and you can see them right here because they play well off of the various mechanics in the game. Like you need to build stuff in the engineering section, and you need to research technology to help you build stuff so you can actually build the stuff. And do the interrogation, you do through research, and you're gonna have to capture in the field. So you're gonna have to use soldiers. You're gonna have to plan out your tactics very carefully. It's gotta be done not just with like with you just like randomly decide, like, yeah, let's just do it. You gotta plan it out, and you gotta use the various aspects of the game, your various departments to do so. I actually quite like that about the various missions you get, and that's the first objective. The first objective list here is this. You'll get more later on, but that's the first one. Alright, let's keep scanning.
Commander, we're receiving a transmission from the Council. Coming on screen.
Alright. Ooh! I am so glad I held off on that one. Yes, we're getting engineers. Yes, 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 and yes. Plus, we'll be able to build that satellite uplink. That's great. We've gotten a report that a combat engineer unaffiliated with XCOM has come under attack while investigating possible alien contamination of a local water supply. We'd like you to retrieve this gentleman in order to find out what he's learned. Central should have our complete briefing by the time the troops reach the site. Okay. Does it say where it's taking place? Because there's a number of places I would like for it to take place. You know, we'll just launch it.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing your progress.
Should we take the heavy, gang, or should we take the heavy? I don't know. We'll bring a sniper. We'll bring our sniper. Should we bring a... And I think we should bring... We'll bring Tracy. Okay, so Tracy Weber. Got the XCOM commander. We have him come out again because he's that good. And 2 missions, 4 kills. Wow, 3 missions, 8 kills. He should level up in this mission because he's got so many kills and so many missions under his belt. Yeah, you have nothing, so you'll definitely level up from this because this is like a tough mission, and we're gonna have to shoot a lot. I'm tempted to bring more grenades, but I think this will do for now. Now, where are we headed? Oh, America.
Dropship has arrived.
That should reduce the panic. Not in Mexico, but in America. So
Get ready to deploy. Our AO is within the continental United States. The Council report indicates that a team of combat engineers, led by one Sergeant Carlock, has discovered environmental contamination caused by the aliens. He's going to need an evac near the other end of that pier. As always, we should eliminate any resistance encountered along the way. New objective received.
So we're basically gonna have to go through that insane disaster area. Alright. So I think we'll say that for next time. This has been CBH4K. I would like to say thank you for stopping by, giving us a view, giving us a like, and subscribing. If you haven't done that, please do so. Take care. Bye-bye.